We met at
We went on a hayride,
a picnic.
a picnic. I was smitten by her immediately.
I was not.
She had a date one night, and I was waiting for her as she came home to make sure she was going to kiss this guy goodnight. Well, she told the guy that I was her brother. and she says, go on upstairs to bed.
My Aunt Mary would say, oh, I found a snake in my bed last night, or oh, I went in such and such a room and there was a snake laying across there. And so I would not go out to that privy by myself because I always knew a snake was going to come up there and bite me on the butt.
Jack and I were married in '47, and he needed a wife to take back to Quantico for his officer's training, and I wanted to get away from home, and so I went. And it's very interesting. My mother and her cronies taught me to play bridge before I went to Quantico. They were so nasty. And I was so nervous the first time I went to play bridge. And the first hand, my partner trumped my ace. And I was fine from then on.
And then they stopped at a medical complex. And I says, they're making a mistake because when I see blood, I pass out. But that's where I ended up. I think that's where I learned to be a tailor, because guys would come in with cuts and so forth, and I would sew them up. And I was handed a carbine rifle. And I said, what am I going to do with this? They said, well, in emergency, you'll have to use it. So I says, well, how about some bullets? There's no bullets here. The guy says to me, pretend it's loaded.
I loved Arthur Murray. I learned all the dances, and the old Chinese philosophy of whatever you learn, you'll use. Boy, I used that ballroom for the rest of my life.
My deepest values are faithfulness, love, compassion, and helping others.
Thank God. She was the best thing that ever happened to me.